Welcome back to the episode of Surviving the Aftermath, where we return to celebrate the launch of Surviving the Aftermath 1.0. That is right, it is coming out of Steam Early Access, and it is fully launching. We're gonna be going over some of the newness today, but y'all definitely want to go to that link at the very tippity top of the description and get Surviving the Aftermath for yourselves from that link. And I do want to say huge thank you to Paradox Interactive for sponsoring the video and supporting the channel. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and the game has seen quite a lot change since the last time that we checked it out. It's been getting tons of updates throughout early access. And I mean, just to touch on some of the things that we can expect out of the full version is an expanded end game to actually rid your colony of some of its biggest challenges, which ends up being a huge project in the game and a huge undertaking, not to mention revamped gate combat / defense, professional voiceovers added to the game, tons of balance updates and changes to make for a better experience, not to mention a revamped UI and menus as well. And to top it all off, the game also does have a new intro to truly introduce you into the shenanigans that you are going to be getting into. So without further ado, 2 years and many updates in the making, I am excited to welcome you to Surviving the Aftermath's official launch. So without further ado, let's get to it. And ladies and gentlemen, here are our humble beginnings. We begin in this world with a settler which is ready to start a new colony by unpacking and building the campsite. So without further ado, let's pop on over to the build site, go over to the campsite, and why don't we go ahead and actually, I do want to kind of start kind of close over here to where ultimately our gate will be. And actually, why don't we go ahead and just for the sake of it, so my OCD is satisfied, I'm gonna like do this camp right here at the end of the road, because there's literally a road that leads to it, so it ends up working out perfectly, you know? So we can go ahead and our settler will now get this building, marking the beginnings of our colony and our new home.
Is in ruins.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Things once considered
Some beautiful
mundane
voiceovers
are hard to find, and habitable land is no exception. A settler has finally found a spot for a new colony. With a place to call home, it is time for a new beginning. Welcome to the Aftermath, survivor.
And there we have some of that storytelling unfolding of our journey and our adventure, which, by the way, is totally up to us regarding how this goes, because this is kind of like a surviving game. You know, we were surviving in the post-apocalypse, and there's no one way to go about things. How you go about surviving and building up your colony is very much so open-ended and kind of up to you, which to me is why, you know, there's so much kind of replayability in what is going on.
Signal from the settlers.
Oh.
They are cold and hungry, yet willing to work. Should the colony take care of them in return, they can be invited in right away or later, in case the settlement needs more time to prepare.
Shoot the flare, mother trucker! I want all the help that I can get these folks into here, because that should actually be getting us a little bit of backups. Why don't we go back over to the building menu though and actually start preparing things like some tents, which is, oh, hello, all right.
Your first colonists have arrived. Prompted by the signal flare, the rest of the group arrives at the prepared campsite. Despite all the hardship ahead, it's time to rebuild and turn this hostile place into a home.
And all right, and I was planning on doing that right now because I was gonna get some of these tents and go ahead and start building them up. And why don't we go ahead and actually rotate them? Because I kind of, dude, I don't know. Should I be building all the houses right next to this gate where ultimately people will try to invade us? I don't know if that's necessarily the best idea, but I'm gonna go with it. So these tents are kind of going to serve as, well, where our people are going to live. They need homes, and currently y'all can see 5 colonists are homeless, and hopefully that will be changing as we get these things constructed. On top of constructing these tents and stuff though, there are also other things we need to construct, like stockpiles, food storage, and the warehouse to actually go ahead and store the various resources that we will be getting. So why don't we go ahead and actually, oops, sorry about the burp over there, begin building up that stockpile. Where exactly do we want to put it? I mean, there is a lot of strategy in how you kind of like do ultimately unfold and build up the colony, with kind of like where you place things, you know, where you place the stockpile relative to where things are going to be gathered. So for now, because there are a lot of things we can collect like out here, I'm going to go and put the stockpile here. And then to go along with that, I'll build the food storage kind of close to the stockpile as well, just so they're kind of like close to each other. So if you're, you know, when we send people out to gather things, they kind of like end up coming back to the same place. Now where we actually go about the gathering is going to be a bit different too, because in terms of resource gathering, there's also I mean, here we can set up a trapper and a fishing pier for a little bit of food gathering. Over here, for example, a lumber yard, something that we're going to want to build like close to trees, for example, all of which are going to be kind of determining how we gather our resources, which then our colony has to use, and then also how we are able to kind of effectively use those things. And also 5 colonists are still homeless, so I think I might need to get some more shelters for these dudes. All right, so I suppose I can do a wee bit of that then there. Let's get a few more of these tents up and at them. Yeah, beautiful. We actually should be able to have like a perfect little area here to build this up. Yeah, can someone get to building this? Resources are in the way. Never mind, I don't know. Or they appear to maybe be building it. It seems like maybe this gate's gonna be in the way, but maybe not. Well, resources on the way. Oh, I'm actually blind. It says on the way, not in the way. Do you know the way? I do. I obviously do not know the way. So why don't we go and build this up over here? Make sure it does not overlap with anything. And this will be kind of, I guess, little main street, you know? I might be being a bit too optimistic here, but here we got our 2 stockpiles, which we should be able to go ahead and do some gathering with. And actually, why don't we go ahead and actually pick our colonists and probably start assigning these guys some roles here. So for example, I can just go ahead and we'll pick a colonist right over here. And you can see that Max over here, this good lad, is working and appears to actually be, doing a little bit of picking of the berries, which I do appreciate, Max. Thank you so much for the help. We've got some other workers over here that are just going out, building the actual tents, carrying them out and all that. I do also have a water collector that I should be able to... Whoa, I get a free placement of the water collector. Let's go, folks. We got a free placement. It does need to be English is hard. It does need to be placed on the shore. Luckily, we actually have a shoreline, like, very, very close, like, right here. So this should play out perfectly. I'm gonna have to rotate it a little bit though, right? And bada boom, bada bing. Look at that, baby. We got a little water collector, and that's nice because I was thinking of maybe building it out here, but that water is very far away. It is very convenient that we have a little body of water here to go in and collect from. Speaking of which, I definitely want to go and to build on top of that. I think a fishing pier is going to be in order, so we can actually do a wee bit of fishing on top of just collecting water. Boop. We'll go ahead and build that over there. People will get to building. 2 colonists are homeless, so we should be pretty close to that. And we can also go ahead and adjust the work areas here, where colonists are going to be scavenging resources inside of these work areas, but we can go ahead and select the highlighted building to move that work area. So over here, you can see that we have our work area here. But should we choose, we can move that. I'll actually go ahead and move it right here. So we have 3 berry bushes being gathered. Then over here, I could go ahead and move this work area. And I actually kind of like where the work area is now. We got plenty of wood to be collecting from, so that's good. Obviously, right now, our collections are literally, we're just picking up wood off the ground. Eventually, when we kind of run out of wood with which to do that, oh, we got to get some water. That's not good. But that's when we're going to want to get to building like the lumber yard, for example, to actually chop down and produce wood like on our own from trees and things like the logging camp, the forester, all that jazz. But the tent is complete, so we should be good on water. Bless up for that. The water collector should be good, but the water reserve, oh, we actually got a I think we got to build the water tank, right? I think I totally forgot to do that. Water storage, yes, we would like to store the water. That is a genius idea. I'll just put it I'll put it right next to the water collector. I think that's a pretty, that's logical. Yeah, put it next to where the water is being collected. I don't see why that would not work out properly. But overall, things are kind of going on a decent trajectory. In terms of difficulty, I mean, we, for the most part, went kind of like down the middle path. You know, we're not having the most difficult playthrough in the world, but we didn't take things the easy way either. But why don't we go ahead and get to using these resources, because we can check out the resources we currently have stored at the top bar and everything that's going on up there. And for a more detailed view, we can even click on the statistics menu to find out a wee bit more about those. But I do like kind of what we are seeing up here. And you can see if we go ahead and kind of like mouse over them, we get a bit more of a detailed view about each of these statistics. You know what's going on with the water, our energy, which we are not using yet. Energy, that's when we start getting into kind of like more advanced buildings and stuff like that. Wood, plastic, metal, and all these various resources. Speaking of which, why don't we go ahead and actually continue I mean, we got the fishing pier. Let's go ahead and select a specialist here too, because they are skilled individuals. They can protect the colony or explore the world map. Units can be sent to the world map from their info panel once the gate has been built. Again, circling back to the gate. Now that's going to be playing a big role in things. Specialists can gather some basic resources like berries, wood. When directly commanded, you can easily find your specialist via the specialist menu above and select multiple units by holding and dragging the cursor on the colony map. So yeah, we're going to want to kind of rebuild this thing as soon as we possibly can. that seems like a logical thing. So y'all can see over here, it is available once we get 190 wood and about 175 plastic. So yeah, why don't we go? I'll put it down there just so it's something that people keep in mind. I do want to build this as soon as we can. But then I do believe we need to kind of find some more plastics over here to collect. And whatchamacallit, I do think we need another storage here. The warehouse, I believe, whatchamacallit, yeah, the warehouse is where we're going to be storing plastics, but oh, never mind. No, I'm getting my things mixed up. Blah. But I mean, the good news here is, oh, dude, we still got that freaking water storage. Okay, hold up. We gotta like really prioritize building this boy over here. Yeah, let's prioritize that. Build next so y'all can see we can actually give priority to whatever we do want being built. Then we'll circle back to building the gate. Right now, I do think the people having water is pretty high up there in terms of, I don't know, important things we should maybe be prioritizing. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Who knows? But then after that, I think we want to get the fishing pier built, but let's definitely get that clean water storage, and then we can kind of focus on the gate and unlocking the world map, where we're going to be able to send out specialists like Fritz and Domino to help us out quite a little bit. But speaking of which, why don't we actually send out Fritz here? And I mean, we literally could just go ahead and have Fritz go and collect a little bit of wood for us, and we can send Domino over here to collect a little bit of wood too. You know, they're specialists, so they're specialized, and we could literally just kind of have them doing kind of willy-nilly that we want them to. But the big thing again, we want to build that gate so we can send them to the world map, and we can send them out on bigger kind of adventures and shenanigans. And ooh, the joys of hunting. Wild animals can be hunted with specialists and guards. So the beautiful thing is, if we I could go ahead and tell one of these guys to, you know what, pause. I need a second to think. And Domino, you know what I'm doing with my thinking? It's time for you to kill a wee bit of a deer, shall we? Now, there could be more violent things that Domino could attack, but for now, we're sending Domino on the trail of a wild deer. And oh, the deer are not happy. The deer are ganging up on Domino. Domino, no! Domino, you better not disappoint me. If you lose to 2 deer, we're gonna have to have a very intense discussion. All right, I don't know if I can have you as a specialist. You might need to get demoted. Also, I cannot believe that these deer are teaming up. They are the biggest brained deer I have ever seen. Luckily, Domino seems to be handling these deer pretty well. So I am very proud of you for that, Domino. 10 out of 10. Would hire you to kill some deer again. Now, the beautiful thing is, after Domino finishes these kills, I'm gonna assign her to do a little bit of collecting, and we are completely oh, sorry about the burp there. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, get to collecting that deer carcass, Domino, and then whatchamacallit, specialisto number 2, Fritz, my boy. I'm gonna need you to collect. Unfortunately, that carcass is in a very awkward spot. It's under the berries, so never mind. He's not gonna be able to get the berries yet, but that's all right. You know what I might actually do here for our food storage? I might move the work area over here so we can collect those carcasses while they're still fresh, because I think that they can go bad. So I would prefer to get those right away. Look at that, beautiful lads. We got water, although our water shortage does appear to be happening. So we actually got to go. And I think it's logical here, or whatchamacallit. Actually, no, never mind. I do believe Lily is actually already assigned to be working at the water collector, but she appears to be at home. Yeah, that's exactly what was going on. Okay, I was just making sure. So yeah, I think she's at home. She might just need like a break or something. I'll allow it, Lily. You're lucky. I'm a humble overlord. What can I say? But yeah, we gotta get our hands on some more of that plastic, dude. So I mean, luckily for us, we got the recycler right over here, which is exactly something that we are going to want to build. And that is gonna be capable of whatchamacallit, collecting from those things. So just kind of like for the sake of it, I mean, I'll build it kind of close to these 2 storages, just so like, I don't know, I like kind of grouping things up, you know, by function. And we're kind of doing like a lot of our gathering and sending out a lot of our citizens up here to the north, so I think that just makes sense. This is definitely what we should build next, because that recycler will allow us to scavenge the plastic, which we then need to build up the gates and ultimately unlock the big thing known as the world map. Well, we already have the world map, but we can't really send people to these various locations. All right, our specialists are actually going to be able to travel and explore the world map, and you get into some pretty hilarious hijinks and shenanigans too. But on top of that, we can actually send them out to some of these locations like the museum, the farm, the campsite, and we can unlock and reveal more of these locations, and they will be able to gather some valuable resources for us from there. So definitely something that we want to undertake as soon as possible. And Lily, you better get to freaking collecting some water here, all right? Because she's gonna be able to give us 7 water production. That should do for now. We might need more water collectors at some point, but Lily, get the freaking working. Actually, never mind. That is how much we're producing with Lily in mind. Oy vey. I may require another water collector. I have played myself. Lily, I'm sorry for yelling at you. I should have never done that. Let's get another water collector built up, shall we? And why don't we just go I think it's logical here. Oh, this is awkward. We do not really have a good place to put this, do we? This freaking bush is in the way. All right, never mind. Fritz, I need you and Domino to move this bush out of the way. It's in the way. Okay, well, I got, there you go. Y'all on the case? Y'all are on the case. I need that bush gone so I can build up another water collector so we can get that going. Whatchamacall. But overall, I'd say things are going good. Also, what the heck is this? Oh, some pollution. Would you look at that? Well, not to be mistaken for a hot tub, we definitely should stay away from that. What is this over here? A fierce mouse. Oh my, that mouse is massive, dude. It's like as big as the box it's standing next to. That's terrifying. Yeah, I gotta figure out this water problem. This entire time, I just thought Lily was not doing her job. Lily, I'm so sorry. I'd give you a raise. You can have, I don't know, you want some like blades of grass or like a stick or something? I don't really have much to give you at the moment. We're in the early stages of the colony, Lily. You're tearing me apart, Lily. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. And all right, beautiful. The deer carcass is depleted. So that is nice hunting. I mean, yeah, we already did plenty of hunting there. We're good on that front. Good on the construction. Good on that. Water shortage I am attempting to deal with. I just need these berries kind of gone. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna move the work area here. Let's just move it to like only gather these berries. And that should get that out the way a wee bit quicker. And then, oh, beautiful. The recycler's built. Let's move that work area because we got 2 deposits right over there. And we can actually go ahead and, should we want to, speed this up. Now, things will happen a lot faster. Things could get carried away a lot faster, but also at this point, I mean, we're playing a bit of a, I suppose we're in a bit of kind of like a lull period. You know, we're kind of waiting for this bush to get taken care of so we can expand our water production. We're waiting for some plastic to be collected, so it should be no harm, no foul to go ahead and speed things up. We can do it fast forward, we can do super fast forward, or even if we want, like we showed off a little bit earlier, you can pause it and kind of take a second to yourself. And oh, hello, what is this? We got commotion at the camp. Someone's yelling inside of a tent. What is happening?
Muffled cries for help start echoing from one of the shelters. Inside, a large hole has opened up in the ground, swallowing the poor colonist.
Well, that's not good. This is not the type of hole I was hoping to see. Let's build a ladder for the folks. I will sacrifice 15 wood for the folks, yeah? Woo! 20 happiness! I don't know about you. I feel like I'd still be pretty upset about there being, you know, a hole suddenly engulfing me in the ground. I can't say I'd be happy, but these folks seem happy, so I'll allow it. All right? If ladders make you happy, I got the perfect board game for you. It's called Chutes and Ladders. I think you're gonna love it. Unless you land on the chutes, then maybe not so much. Anyways, have a look on the barrier. All right, that thing's still getting taken care of. Let's continue the fast forwarding so I can solve. Oh no! Yeah, okay. We really need to get rid of this bush like immediately, or maybe that's unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, guys, you know, if you don't want to die of thirst, get rid of the berries. They need to go. Oh. I mean, I could also stop being like stubborn and just build a water well. I think I should build a water well. That seems like the logical thing to do here, yeah? Yeah, that seems like the very logical thing to do here. Let's just, I'm gonna put that right over there. Let's build that right away. Because Max just died. Max, I'm sorry. I have made a boo-boo. Oh, goodness gracious. You know, nothing like a little challenge to really kind of wake you up in the morning. A little dying of thirst never hurt nobody. Except Max and the 3 other people that it severely hurt. But you know what? Hey, actually, problem solved. We no longer have a water problem. I just wanted to point that out. You look at this. See, everything works out in the end. Now, I do have all these dead bodies I gotta do something about. I believe there's like a graveyard or something I could build to make sure that they don't die in this awful location. So yeah, this burial pit, it causes pollution. Why don't I just go ahead and build you next to where the pollution is? Like, not to upset you or anything, but listen, we don't really have the luxury of picking the best place to bury people, but let's definitely build that with the resources I don't have. Oh, things are getting out of hand. All right, well, as long as we're collecting plastic, that's kind of what we need. But at least this small-ish issue is taking care of itself. I'm not gonna say if it was taken care of in the smoothest way, but it was taken care of. Why don't we go, let's build this water well next. So hopefully when some new people join our colony, they do not die. Is this freaking bush almost gone so I can build another water collector? I should have not been stubborn. I should have just freaking built the water well. I wanted to be cool and have the water collector, man. Alas, that's what being cool does to you. You kill half the colony. Yeah, I should say 1/3 of the colony. Let's not over-exaggerate here. Let's get back to fast forwarding. But that is very unfortunate and definitely a problem we're gonna have to be dealing with here because I now have less colonists to do my bidding. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good news, that berry was probably finally taken care of, but I'm also finally decided to build the well, so I guess we'll be fine. I don't know, just because the well had to be a little bit further out, man. I want to have the water collector here and be all convenient, but convenience isn't always the best play. Yeah, we gotta definitely build that up next as soon as possible. I get that the water well's a priority, but listen. Currently, water is not as big of an issue as the 5 dead bodies scattered throughout here. And I'm gonna tell you what. Those dead bodies are not gonna be making people happy. Like my boy freaking Valerie, my gal Valerie here, right? She's gotta walk past like 3 bodies on her day to work every single day. All right, and listen, I'm not that cruel. I might want to teach these colonists a lesson about, you know, what happens when you don't listen. But that'd be cruel. I'm not cruel. I like to think I'm a nice guy. Now, unfortunately for us too, what doesn't help is that some of our workers here are children who unfortunately do not have the most, oh, hello, what is this person just freaking zooming in? Something's off with the shelter. Some shortcuts have been, oh, what's going on here?
Not everybody is equally skilled in the art of building, but one of the colonists seems extraordinarily bad at it.
Of course they do. All right, let's improve the tent. Let's make these people happy. They've had a rough run. I gotta make them a little bit happy, yeah. But unfortunately, yeah, I do not have any free carriers left. Ay caramba, dude! This is so unfortunate. I really should have got these peeps some water. Madison, you're starving? How are you starving? Do you know how much food we have? Why are you starving, Madison? What are you doing? Literally, how are you starving? We have so much food. Right? That's food right there. We have quite a lot of food. Okay. Also, speaking of which, I gotta move this work area so we can be collecting a little bit more wood. There's a lot of wood to be collected there, so I'll just go ahead and do that. And then over here for the berries, yeah, we gotta move this as well. Let's collect some of those bushes there. We have run into some trouble, folks. Little bit of trouble here and there. Oh, and now their hygiene's becoming an issue. Y'all folks are picky, I tell you what. All right, why don't we go? Let's build you an outhouse so you can poop in peace. Where do I want to build this outhouse? That is a fantastic question. I will build it. Let's build it in like this corner or something. I don't know. That's a good corner, right? That's a good corner. Now, of course, that needs plastic too. Oh, ay caramba. I tell you what. Valerie, listen here. I don't need you fishing. We're all right. We're looking all right on food. I need you collecting some plastic. Because we really need to up our plastic game, okay? Okay. Let's get to fast forwarding. Oh, that pollution dump exploded. Oh, Antonio, I'm so sorry. Listen, a little radiation here and there never hurt nobody. All right, except probably a lot of people. He has a lot of contamination. Antonio, I'm so sorry for what you are doing here, my friend. But listen, we gotta build this burial pit, gosh darn it. You know what I'm saying? It really has got to get built. Oh, a colonist has an idea? What is your idea?
The colonist approaches, looking more than a little nervous. She says that she might be able to provide some clothing for the colony.
Sure. Oh. Oh. She tried. She failed. That's all right. A for effort. Listen, I tried and I failed to give 5 people the water they needed, so I think we're even, all right? I think we have come to an even grounds here, all right? I let 5 people die of thirst. You messed up making some clothes. All right, I think we can now live on as equals. And yellow, let's freaking go. The burial pit finally has enough plastic to be good over there. We just need a builder to actually pop their way over there. Lily, why am I so tired? She's infected, no! I gotta deal with an infection now too? Bro. Lily, I'm sorry I let it come to this. A major disease is causing continued health loss and penalties to colonists. Effectiveness, untreated infections lead to death. Antibiotics will speed up healing considerably. Infected colonists consume twice the amount of water as healthy colonists, so the water problem is resurfacing. Oh, we are having a good time. Luckily, we can build a medical tent here. this is probably a good thing that we should have built a little bit earlier, but you know what? Now, the best time would have been earlier. Now is the second best time, so let's go and do that. Speaking of which, yeah, we still got these two folks. Listen, okay, the dead bodies can wait. We have another issue arising, man. I love it. I mean, no, I don't love that there are issues, but I do love, like, this game, seriously. Surviving the Aftermath just, like, kind of, like, constantly has you trying to, like, fix things that are arising as a result of trying to fix one thing. Other things kind of pop up, and it definitely makes for a crazy time. And I don't know, I like having a crazy time, you know? That is where I feel like it just, I don't know. There's something about the panic of trying to figure things out before they, like, just majorly hit the fan. Just something about it, man. It feels so triumphant when you finally solve it. Now, hopefully we solve it before even more people die, because there's a thirst issue going on and a death issue going on. The water well's waiting for some free builders, man. Can we get a little bit more plastic here? Because once we collect enough plastic, I think I gotta unassign one of these folks so they could go and actually get to building, because we do have too many people currently working. Dude, that just goes to show you. Don't be like me. Don't be stubborn. Give the people water. Give the people what they need, because currently Madison is not having a good time with the water. Madison, I'm gonna take care of this water issue faster than you can say I'm taking care of this water issue. Okay, well, let's get to fast forwarding and hopefully no one else dies. But listen, this will make for a triumphant story one day. The tale of how we came back from the brink. Because oh, 2 colonists are infected. I will definitely categorize this as the brink. We're having a fun time. We're having a great time here, folks. Great time. Fantastic. Please, can we get the last bit of plastic for this freaking medical tent to heal some peeps? Yeah? Yeah? Oh, okay, we actually do have enough. We gotta wait for some free builders. All right, whatchamacallit? Let's go and unassign you, Madison, so you can get to building, yeah? Beautiful. Get to building. Also, actually, I'm gonna get Fritz and Domino. Let's get y'all building too up in here. Actually, I'll get one of y'all building that. Other one build the burial pit. Y'all have been having too easy of a time here. Let's get to building. Let's get to healing. And also, whatchamacallit, now that I believe Fritz is finished repairing that, you go and build that water well too, shall we? All right, beautiful. Gotta make sure that the specialists are freaking doing their part, you know? And beautiful, that should get built, and that should solve our water issue in time this time. Yeah? Yeah, please? Beautiful, the water. No, she died of thirst. I just built the well. No! Well, we're closer to the brink, which just means when we get out of the brink, it's gonna be that much better. I tell you, it will be that much better. And okie dokie artichokey, I tell you what, this work area, Valerie, we just gotta bury some bodies, okay? We really just gotta put some bodies into the ground, okay? Can we do that? Colonist Lily is infected. Luckily, y'all should be able to actually get healed now. Bless up for that. And then after Lily is healed, I should be able to finish Valerie and get her off work status here. But I think we're starting to trend back up, which is good. Our food supply is still good. I mean, on the bright side, we only have 6 people to take care of now. The fishery has been damaged. Are you kidding me?
Colonists is being berated and pushed around by their neighbors.
Well, put out the fire. All the fish has been burned. Luckily, I don't think we had too many fish. So that's okay. Okay, there are some repairs to be made. Fritz, can I get you to repair this? Are you capable of doing that? No, you don't seem too capable of doing that. That's all right. That's all right. Fritz, my boy. Okay, are we good on medical supplies here? Okay, Valerie, you don't need to work the medical tent anymore. I need you to get to burying some bodies. Thank you. We can finally clean things up and truly get back to being to an okay state. Why don't we go? I mean, we're doing good on wood. We're doing good on food. Yeah, I don't know, just get to collecting some more berries, why not? And then let's get this freaking gate built up soon enough. And we just need a lot more plastic. But first things first, we gotta get these bodies buried. Then we can get Valerie back on plastic duty, and I think we will be in a good place. However, the last few times I have said that, it has not been as good of a place as we once thought. So, also, can these children come of age already? I have more things for y'all to do, okay? Also, hold up. Why do you guys smell so bad? Oh no, a heat wave. Intense and oppressive heat takes over the area as moisture evaporates. Colonists drink double the amount of normal water. Crop yields in open fields suffer. Build and fill water storages while stockpiling food to survive. Colonists sweat, making hygiene harder to upkeep. Well, so yeah, another part of surviving the aftermath, if y'all don't recall from last time, there are disasters that can strike that pose challenges. We are suffering through a heat wave. Actually, we still have 1 day before the heat wave hits, so we have that at least. So that's kind of nice. Now, we do need to repair this building here. So I'm gonna need someone here on repair duty. Actually, hold up. Yeah, I'm not gonna assign that yet because Valerie's still in the middle of burying all these bodies. And then I will assign someone to do that. Also, actually, I mean, the water well's getting us like 12 water, and then over here, we're only getting 7 from the water collector. So honestly, Lily, you're off water duty, all right? Until the heat wave strikes, you're off water duty. Oh, what is this? Can I get some tall colonists?
The colonist is carried into the camp.
Oh no. Take things slow and steady. Yeah, let's just take things slow and steady. Heal. Make sure he's safe. I'm not risking it, dude. I'll use one of my medicines here to heal up. Okay, I just want things to be okay. I do not need to do any experimental treatments with the way things have been going. You know? Yeah, you know. Okay, so I think all the dead bodies are cleared up, so I can get Valerie off freaking burial pit duty. Nice. Now this heat wave is up in the middle of striking. But we appear to be doing okay. We're actually at a break-even amount. Oh, but dude, this just looks atrocious. Look at it just looks hot, dude. Well, the good news is I'm gonna get a lot of people collecting a lot of plastic because we are doing great on wood. We're not doing too great on other stuff. Also, Domino, you're also gonna get to scavenging up some wood. Then the other colonists are gonna be scavenging up plastic, and hopefully we can get this gate built up semi-ASAP. Yeah? While we try and suffer through. Actually, you know what else I need to do? Never mind that. One of y'all is gonna repair the freaking fishery. Not that we like need it immediately repaired, but we do kind of need it repaired sometime soon. Now, first things first, we are gonna need to get 10 freaking plastic in the first place. Now, actually, never mind, Valerie. But yeah, let's just go back to focusing on all the plastic in the freaking universe. Let's get the plastic that we need, and then I'm gonna put that on pause on like for just a jiffy here, so we can get that plastic. Actually, you know what? No, let's just build the freaking gate first, man. I'll repair this later. Dude, what's wrong now? Riley, no. No, you're infected? Are you kidding me? What are you infected with? Okay. Being a pansy? Because that's not allowed. Just kidding. She's probably dying of something horrific. That's allowed. I will allow you to be treated, okay? Okay, Riley, let's get you some treatment. I'm gonna have someone work in the medical tent so they can actually get freaking treated. And the struggle continues. Also, I'm gonna, just go ahead and repair that because I really want that repaired, gosh darn it. And then, I mean, that's on pause. Let's just resume it. Whatever. We're getting good resources here. Oh, what is this? Proper fortification.
Stealing wood from the storage. A few colonists go to investigate, and after a bit of detective work, return with a group of rowdy children, one under each arm.
I have so much wood. Have the fort. Have some fun. This has been a very depressing colony so far. Okay, we need some happiness up in here. All right. We really need some. There's 2 infected colonists. Okay, well, luckily we got treatments, so we should be okay, but we're gonna have to start producing some of these medicines, aren't we? That is something that I'm concerned about. Also, oh, the water's an issue. Hold up. Yeah, let's get someone, whatchamacall. While we're dealing with sickness, yeah, let's make sure that we have an abundant supply of water, because people are gonna start going thirsty. So while we're dealing with this wave of sickness, I think we gotta do that. And then when everyone's treated, I'll get Valerie off sickness duty, reassign her back to the recycler, and we'll let things kind of take their natural course from there. But at least the good news is, since we cut our colonists in half, we have plenty of room for new colonists whenever they decide to arrive, so I don't have to worry about housing. I'm trying to find the bright side of things. Let's freaking go, the heat wave's over. Lily! No, not Lily, freaking, you're off that duty. Get that out of there, get back to collecting plastics. Okay, we need more of that. What was that? Dude, did anyone just see something fall from the freaking sky? Yeah, what was that? I saw that too. I think I just saw a meteor or a satellite or something come flying in, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know where the frick it landed. Well, whatever. You know, if it's an alien invasion by meteor or comet, so be it. At this point, the way this colony's going, wouldn't even surprise me. New Eden, I don't know if I would consider this place New Eden anymore, man. This is everything but an Eden so far. Also, yeah, I think we're done with the sickness. So Valerie, let's get you off that. Let's get you back on recycler duty, and let's get back to collecting. And then this gate is about 60 plastics away from me being able to finally assign and send people out into the real world. And ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. It is time to build the flipping gate. Boop, you are off. Actually, I could keep you on that duty. I could just go ahead and assign like Fritz or something to build this. And beautiful, that will now be happening. Because I had Fritz over there on collection duty, but now Fritz, you're building a whole gate. All right, this seems like a lot for one person to undertake, but Fritz, I believe in you. Look at the progress you're making on this, Fritz. You could have built the freaking Egyptian pyramids for all I know. All right, you seem to be very talented at this. And hello. What's going on here? New discoveries.
A meek woman no one has really paid attention to before comes to view.
There's something important she needs to inspect in the woods, but can't explain what it is. It's something about mushrooms and medicine, but her speech is broken and she cannot find the right words. Sure, send it. What could possibly go wrong? She has been infected. Beautiful. She was, she just wanted to take some mushrooms. All right, well, she's infected. I'm used to this.
You've rebuilt the gate and gained access to the world map. The gate is now open, and the vast world stands ready for your specialists to explore. This progress has not gone unnoticed, though. Soon, your colony will begin attracting various folks. Some good, others desperate, some tricksters, and those who just want to see you destroyed.
And now we gotta start worrying about the outside world noticing us.
Woo! There are survivors at the gate.
Oh, let's go! New people!
A ragged bunch.
Yes!
Slowly.
Yes, great success! This is beautiful. They're bringing supplies. They're bringing freaking people. We're about to like triple our population, dude. Holy guacamole. I'm accepting you. Don't even care. Let's go. Let's go. See, it was all according to plan. Everything worked out perfectly. Now let's start assigning people to some freaking jobs, all right? Y'all are not gonna have it easy around these parts, I tell you what. You are gonna be busting your chops. Oh, and people are homeless. Well, beautiful, that's a good problem to have. Well, okay, now it's not a good problem to have, but it's a better problem than some of the other problems we've been dealing with, okay? So I will take that to the bank. And speaking of which, why don't we go and let's build a shelter over here. At some point, I gotta start building like better shelters for these people, man. I really gotta work on like researching that or something, because I kinda feel bad for these folks, you know? I kinda do. But luckily, as soon as that thing gets done, the homeless problem should be done. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got a lot of specialists here. Fritz, I'm arming you to the or whatchamacallit. Never mind, we already got people arming the freaking gate. Let's get another person on the gate. Like, we got freaking colonists to spare, all right? I mean, our water's looking good, our food's looking in check. I'm probably gonna have to continue building up some, or actually, oh, look at this. We can even build up some decorations if we want to. A statue. I don't really know if now's the best time for a statue, but, you know, noted. You know, whenever I want to build a shrine to my greatness. Oh, no, what's happening? What's happening? There's hostiles in the colony. What? We're being invaded? Dude, this is not what I was expecting. Oh, dude, oh my God, rat beetles? Those things are abominations. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to like really quickly, yeah, just, we're gonna have to deal with this. Beautiful. Not beautiful at all. Yeah, so we're gonna have a couple of things here to deal with. You go deal with that beetle. Domino, is that, whatchamacallit? Yeah, Domino, you're already dealing with a rat beetle, so you got that. And then Kate, my gal, pal. I'm gonna need you to go and deal with, so, you know what, I think things will maybe resolve themselves. Let's let things play out. Let's see how they go. Luckily, these rat beetles don't appear to be too deadly. I think we're doing all right, all things considered. We definitely could be doing worse. Even our normal colonists, like a Valerie, are going mano-a-mano with these things. Just fine. Oh, they're attacking my building? That's kind of rude, sir. All right, Kate, let's get you attacking this rat beetle, shall you? Let's get to, let's put these freaking guns to work, shall we? Everyone else here? Yeah, y'all do your thing. Go protect some people. I don't know, figure it out. It's just rat beetles. I think we can solve this problem. It actually should only be like 2 left. Although they really do not seem to like the fact that we are burying bodies by the radioactive waste, you know? Which honestly, that's my fault. I'm sorry for burying bodies there. I should have been more considerate. Alrighty though, why don't we go, and after this gets dealt with, I think it's time for us. Woo! Great success. To actually take a peek over here into the tech tree, something that I think we should probably start worrying about, except also I don't have any science points yet, but this should actually be where we are able to, research some newness, some new infrastructure, new all sorts of freaking things. There are things we are going to want to research through here. We can also obviously research things for like our community, you know, to get like boosts for our community, you know, and kind of like various kind of like perks and stuff too. Should we choose even like frontier outposts for like the, safety tree, resources, just for like a quick little overview of what we can expect from some of here. And then also the food tree, but the science points, and the reason we haven't done any tech tree stuff yet is because we earned these from the world map, which we can now adventure to. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start sending some folks out. Also, if we want, we could build these scout towers to explore some of expand the colony borders even faster and wider than the campsite. So if we want, you know, we could build some of those scout towers along the edges as our colony gets bigger. That is definitely something we may need to do. But what I'm talking about right now that we need to do is go ahead and get some people ready.
Yes?
Ready to send to, send to the world map. Boop. And boop. So they're gonna be going to the world map, and now we're gonna be able to actually do something with them. Just wait for these other folks to actually get to the world map. Kate, get to the world map, will ya? Come on, Kate, there you go, and boom, they're all at the world map. So now when we head over here, it's time for us to actually start exploring our surroundings over here in the world. And Fritz, my boy, I will send you to the farm. All right, Domino, I'm gonna send you over here. Let's get a little bit of science, shall we? And then Kate, I'm gonna send you to the third location we have kind of nearby, and we are gonna be able to gather all sorts of goodies from here. But we also are probably gonna want to send people to scout some of these sectors first. I'll probably do it where like I'll send Fritz to scout this sector, you'll scout that sector, and then you can scout one of these like northern sectors, and then we'll kind of like eventually we'll actually start to find like rival colonies and stuff too, I believe. So that is going to get rather interesting rather quickly. But whatchamacallit? Yeah, that's gonna be one of the next things that we got. Oh, a new quest. Would you look at that? Well, I suppose I can undertake a wee bit of that, shall we?
A rumor about a local notorious bandit leader is going around. She and her gang have taken up residence in ruins of a nearby high-rise.
Well, let's go to the high-rise then, shall we?
A rumor about a local notorious bandit leader is going around.
So if you follow me back to the world map, you can see that high-rise is right over here, and it seems like someone's gonna be getting into a wee bit of trouble there, because we're gonna be sending some people to get into a wee bit of trouble there, yeah? I think that's a pretty solid plan. But anyways, these folks are over here, they're continuing to do like their collecting and stuff, but while they do that, I don't know. Do I just... I mean, our mission's gonna take a few more days here. And honestly, I wanna freaking... All right, YOLO, let's cancel the mission. We've completed the scavenging for now, so we can actually cut the mission short a little bit if we want. Scout this sector. I wanna see what this sector's all about. That's gonna take her a little bit. But whenever that's done, we should then be able to adventure over to the high-rise, because I definitely wanna take that down. And let's build this scout tower. We can build it over here right on the edge of things. Where exactly do we want to expand our horizons? I feel like here might be good. I don't know. It seems like there's a lot of like ruins and stuff. So I feel like that might be an interesting location. We're gonna have to freaking change up where we are collecting things a little bit too, aren't we?
Bandits at the gate.
I'll put that. Bandits! Oh, no, no, no. That's not good. This is not good. Hello, bandits! Desperate times. These people have clearly been through a lot. They look frail and are likely easy to overpower, but the look on their face makes it clear they're desperate enough to do anything. At the front, a weary woman speaks up. Please, we won't last for much longer. Could you spare a little bit of food? I could give you a little bit of food. I'm nice and I got a lot of... Actually, I'll give you a lot of food, YOLO. I'm a good noodle. Oh, they gave us money. Let's go. The travelers don't seem to believe their eyes as the food is carried out to them. Thank you so much. It's not much, but please take this. The woman hands over some silver. The group heads off with heavier pockets and lighter hearts. So, could I have beefed with them? Maybe. I thought they were bandits. That's what I was led to believe. A colonist mutated, excuse me? Oh, I am so sorry. That is, that does not seem good. Prolonged exposure to radiation has caused severe issues which take a long time to heal. Yeah, those issues seem pretty severe, I will say. Now, if you'll excuse me, how long is this scouting gonna take? It's still gonna take a little freaking longer. That's all right. Let's go back over here. Oh, and the bandit raid. We gotta prepare for battle. Well, do we? When a battle breaks out, you can set an alarm state to keep your colonists safe during combat. Well, I don't think, no, we didn't end up beefing with those bandits yet, right? They just ended up leaving peacefully. Yeah, they were okay. Whatchamacall, yeah, we gotta move this work area though. Where is there a bigger supply of wood piles for us to collect? Man, that's a tough question. We might wanna honestly build like a lumber yard here. I think that might be the play. Oh, and we can actually do something with the tech tree now because we have some science. Only 75, but YOLO, survival skills, production speed plus 25. We could do that if we wanted to, but I don't think I want to. I'm gonna save up science a little bit, and I kind of want to go down the infrastructure route and unlock some new buildings and potentially even start working our way towards whatchamacall, like solar panels and stuff and solar power. That's to power us. So I'm gonna continue hoarding that for a little bit. Domino, how much longer are you gonna be doing this scouting thing here, yeah? How much longer this is gonna take? I would like to go and attack the high rise, you know? But, oh, specialists are ready for action. Beautiful, I was gonna say. Let's go over here really quickly. And, oh, you ready for action?
All done.
Cool. Let's confirm the fact that you're finished, and why don't I send you, go and scout out what's around there. Beautiful, that works out. We wanna get a feeling for our surroundings, you know? And let's get to building here. It is definitely about time that we build a warehouse. I agree that that's probably overdue. I'll put that next to the other storages, because why the heck not? Actually, can I move this? Cancel that really quickly. Abort. Cancel. All right, yo, I'll leave it there. Not the biggest deal. I want to make like a little alleyway, I guess, for people to walk through, but whatever. It's honestly not the biggest deal. Besides that, what else I wanted to do here is because wood, I think it's about time for us to go and cut down some trees with this lumber yard. I think that is a logical next step. So we're gonna be doing exactly that. We're gonna build this right behind some of those, and we'll start chopping down some of these trees up around this area. Now when it comes to food, since we're running out of berries to gather, we also may want to do these trappers. And we're gonna want that to work in a densely forested area. So maybe the trappers we'll leave on this side of things, yeah? Yeah, the trappers can work on this side. So I'll probably try to leave some of this forest kind of like untouched so people can actually trap around it relatively safely. Oh, beautiful. The, whatchamacall, the watchtower has expanded our horizons a bit. Would you look at that? Not by much, but a little bit, I guess. But let's go back to the world. How much longer is this scouting gonna take, Domino? Hurry the frick up. Let's get back to fast forwarding then. And beautiful, the warehouse has been completed. We're still working over here on the lumberyard, obviously. That's just waiting for some free builders, and they'll get around to it. And then we can hopefully assign some people to get to chopping around these parts. And beautiful, specialists are ready for action.
Job done.
Domino, fantastic job. Now, it's time for us to get into some nonsense here.
What do we have here?
At the high-rise building. The high-rise is definitely a lair for several dozen bandits, and the lower floors are barricaded and booby-trapped to repel any intruders. Despite that, the bandits have grown arrogant and lazy as their defenses have two possible entry points, one a few levels up and accessible with a rope, another by squeezing through a narrow gap. Let's get through the narrow gap. What could possibly go wrong? The gap looks too narrow to get through, but a few claustrophobic moments later, the specialist manages to reach the opposite end. The bandits were definitely not expecting anyone from this side, leaving the area unguarded. There are blueprints, notebooks, and technical drawings thrown into a large pile onto the floor. There's too much to fit through the gap without alerting the bandits, so choices have to be made. Take whatever seems valuable. Unfortunately, the specialist we said was not a scientist, so they don't know it's going to be applicable, so they can't take the practical applications, but take whatever's valuable, and boom! 400 science coming our way from that quest. Let's freaking go. Now, we could also get into a bit of a battle here with the Rippers. I say we do that next, then we'll continue kind of like exploring things over that way. Oh, wow, there's also like a random just like little area over there too. But yeah, you're not going to be returning to the colony quite yet, Domino. But you're gonna go and get into a battle with the Rippers whenever you're ready to roll. Oh, and
Mission complete.
whoa, good job finishing exploring this stuff too. We could send you to the collapsed high-rise. Seems to be a bit of a more dangerous location. I'm gonna send you to the decaying houses. Let's get some candy bars from there. Just do a little bit of scavenging, but so far, so good on the scavenging front. Now let's go back over here to the colony. Again, this is about to be done. We're gonna send people to do some collecting and chopping of the trees up in the north, and then the trappers right? We're gonna move their work area to this. That's gonna be a good area to set some traps, I feel like. That is a dense area, unless maybe, is this more dense? I feel like this is probably gonna be pretty dense right here. That's good, that's good. We should be able to get a lot of food from doing that. We still have this mutated colonist. I really don't know what to tell you, mutant. Yeah, good luck. I hope you unmutate. That's all I got. Oh, I gotta get some freaking workers over here for the lumberyard too. Well, now that we're starting to build up a bit of a plastic stockpile, maybe I unassign someone from a different job. Actually, I believe we're done with medicine. No one needs any medicine currently, so no need for there to be a medic working. Get to chopping. We need some trees. Hey, nice. Oh, and look at that. Something has appeared. What is it this time?
Recently arrived survivor has been plagued by nightmares.
Huh. He says he's been having dreams of a ghost town that he passed by to get here. All the inhabitants had perished, and he took a few heirlooms with him as a souvenir. Now, however, he's convinced he's haunted by these artifacts and asks a small party to be sent out to return the memorabilia back to the town. He insists the spirits can only be calmed this way. There are dark circles around his eyes, and he looks to be on the verge of collapsing from exhaustion. Let's appease the restless spirits. Hey! And that kind of worked out. The man's plea is taken into account, and eventually the colony agrees to send a small party to the town. The man joins them, and as they reach the ghost town, everyone's hair stands on end. The remains of people look like they were in the middle of an everyday life when things suddenly fell apart. Not even vultures circle the town anymore. The man places the things he stole in a pile and pays his respects. On the way back, the group finds a small stash of supplies and takes it with them. The man's condition seems to improve, and he begins sleeping normally again, visibly relieved he could get the weight off his shoulders. Oh, would you look at that? Things worked out because I did the good noodle thing. What can I say? Listen. This colony may have some skeletons in its closet with the dark beginnings it began with, but I tell you what, things are looking on the up and up. We are earning our name of New Eden. All right, the old Eden was not much of an Eden, but New Eden, this Eden, it's a good Eden, okay? And our specialists are ready for action. We go to battle engaging here. And I really hope that it goes in our way. Currently, the specialists are winning, and this one is going to take 2 days to fully unfold. But hopefully that will unfold into some goodness. We have some scavenging done over there, and we're gonna send you to do a little bit of scouting in this new area. And overall, things are still going good. And oh, baby, we can recruit a new specialist. It's gonna cost a wee bit of money. I'm all right with that. Now, do I want to do it with 700 silver or 400 silver and 60 food? I'm gonna take the food. Tudor, speed 7 to AP, decent attack, pretty nice scavenging there. Yeah, Tudor, you son of a gun, I'm in. Get in here. Thanks for the payment. You won't regret this. The specialist grabs his gear and walks through the gate. Now, Tudor, it is time to send you to the world map because that's where I want all my specialists doing their business. And I'm going to send you to explore this. And that's the beautiful thing, man, as our colony continues to expand, we can continue getting more specialists and continue sending people out to the map, continue collecting science, which, by the way, we actually, okay, hold up. We have a lot of science to spend now, so why don't we go and do a little bit of that. Let's start researching the water pipes, dude, so we can transport water to buildings via water towers. Allows the colony to take steps towards a more modern society. Send it. We'll do a little bit of that. Let's do a little bit of research on every part of things, actually, you know? Let's not do just infrastructure. Let's get some centralized repairs. Oh, never mind. I can only research one thing at a time. I thought maybe I could do like multiple. Never mind. I was getting greedy. I can only research one thing at a time, but when the water pipes are done, we'll go in and grab something else on top of that. Colonist Riley is irradiated. All right. How do we fix this? Using iodine pills will speed up the healing. So, boy, the sounds of it, I probably want someone working the medicine, yeah? And hopefully we can get that treatment going. Beautiful. The treatment is indeed going. Like to see that. And Riley should be taken care of here in not too much longer. Oh, well, let's go. Antonio's an adult. Whoa! You can finally do some work, you mother trucker. Let's go. Oh, more irradiation, but lots more people growing up, man. Love to see it. How's the battle going here? We still got a little bit of time to go, but so far so good.
Job done.
How was the exploration? Ooh. Let's go get some medical supplies, man.
Sounds good.
We only got about 20 of those left. I'd like to get some more of that.
Mission complete.
Scavenging complete, love to see it. I kind of want to see what's over here. Because, I mean, I already have kind of like, you know, Tudor over in this sector. I'm going to send someone to the north, someone to the west. And then after this battle's done, this one's going to be exploring the south. So we're kind of covering all potential angles things could happen. I like that. I like that a lot. And then, that treatment's still going to take a little bit longer. That's all right. Keep on at it. Oh, check this out. The tech tree should be done now. Beautiful. Water pipes have been unlocked. Do we want large drums or directed heat? Ooh, firewood more efficiently. Yeah, winter's gonna hit eventually, so firewood's actually gonna be a big deal. Let's get on top of that and get that directed heat, so hopefully we can keep that in check. And then we'll probably look into some other stuff down the tech tree too. But I mean, 2 weeks in, man, we're doing a lot better than we were 1 week into this. What the heck, man? Are you kidding me? Well, I definitely jinxed it. Things appear to have taken a turn for the worst. Let's definitely repair everything that was just damaged. Beautiful. Someone repair that as soon as you freaking can. Thank you. And yeah, let's just never speak of that again, because that is, oh, Belinda's injured. Luckily, yeah, she's getting treated, so she should be fine. Specialists are ready for action. The battle wages on for another 23 hours there.
All done.
How we looking over here? Oh, and we have another battle we can get into. And also some, ooh, are those antibiotics? Yeah, I'd like to grab some of those. Let's start sending you over that way. How you looking here? Oh, some science points, some iodine pills. Yeah, I would definitely enjoy some iodine pills. I mean, we'll work our way over there. Let's get, what? You can't go to the, you can't go there? Well, that's unfortunate. All right, in that case, I'll just send you a little bit more north. Continue your exploration, exploratory efforts, and besides that, everyone is continuing to work, which is good. That battle's gonna wage on a little bit more, still going in our favor, although we've suffered a bit of damage. This might be the last battle for this colonist before we go ahead and recall them and send them back. Let's let the time continue waging on. Let's get this water tower, which can store and distribute water for buildings within a small area. Like to see that. Now, I don't think we need this yet, right?
We've made a new discovery.
Oh, but we did just learn about directed heat. We don't need that yet either, right? I don't think winter's quite here yet. But that is something that we could now utilize to heat things. But again, it's more so the knowledge and the fact that we know it than the fact that I want to build it immediately. I think we got a little bit of time, a little bit of leeway there. Large drums, that's just kind of like better storage. Solar panels, man. I don't know. Why don't we do something for the community? Bunk beds? Ooh, so we can actually upgrade things. Yeah, I like that. We'll be able to upgrade our shelters. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's research a little bit of bunk beds. Why not? Continue making our colony better in any which way that we possibly can. And we got some more specialists ready for action. This battle is like another 12 hours waging. It is almost done. You are gonna go and collect some of that. And how are we looking over here? Kate, yeah, go and get some of those iodine pills. It's kind of what I wanted originally. Besides that, everyone seems to be busy doing their own thing. Great job, lads and lassies. Continue on. Carry on then. Carry on.
We've made a new discovery.
Hey, and we got the bunk beds researched, and I believe Domino should actually be wrapping up our combat here in the not too distant future too. And actually, while we do that, why don't we go kind of on the resource side of things? Yeah, let's get these centralized repairs going. Freaking a maintenance depot will definitely be handy. Let's go ahead and get that researched up. And now, in like, Domino, literally, how much longer do you have on this combat? You have got to be like 2 hours left. All right, she's literally about to wrap this stuff up. So as soon as I believe that green circle finishes its revolution around this world map, you can see it filling up. Boop. Hostiles have been defeated. The battle has been won, and Domino hath come out on top. I like how she's clapping, like, yay, I did it. Now, Domino, great job. If you'll excuse me, yeah. Let's get to collecting what those bandits was protecting. And with that, everyone else is kind of busy. Everyone else is doing work on the world map, which you love to see. Everything's going pretty good over here in our actual colony, which you love to see. Overall, I think we find ourselves at a great point, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to go ahead and start ending off this episode of Surviving the Aftermath. Huge thank you again to Paradox Interactive for sponsoring the video and supporting the channel. And do not forget, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to go to that link at the very tippity top of the description and get Surviving the Aftermath for yourselves. It is celebrating its launch, its full release out of early access, and its full launch, Surviving the Aftermath 1.0 today. And with all that, it's seen so many changes throughout its tenure in early access and truly has made incredible progress in being such an awesome surviving game while managing your colony here, and it's definitely something y'all should go ahead and check out from the link at the top of the description. But with that said, with that done, that's going to start wrapping it up for me for now. Thank you guys for holding for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.